Take your shoes off in the back of my van. Do you guys get it? Do you get it? Anyways, guys, what the heck? We didn't like blow up, but a lot more people clicked on the video, like our videos. Like we had 100 subscribers. Like what? I honestly didn't even think anyone was gonna click on it. So it's neat to see that we're not alone, right? Like I don't know. This was just meant as a way to record my own thoughts, and it seemed I thought like, oh, my own like these are such ridiculous thoughts. I would never be able to actually share them with any like my friends or anything because like these are it feels like an insane person talking, but I don't know. It's nice to know that I'm not alone, right? You guys, it means a lot. So thank you. The last time I recorded was on Thursday, and it's now Sunday. I don't know. I guess I like doing these like journal style videos, right? Where it's literally just me talking about my days and what really happened. And a lot happened, bro. A lot happened. What happened? The days have all kind of blended together. To be honest, I've been getting terrible sleep. I'm really tired right now. I've probably slept for a total of like 6 to 8 hours in the past 2 days combined. But basically, okay. So let me try to think. Thursday. What happened on Thursday? Well, I don't know. I've just been hanging out with this girl like basically every day. Yeah, it all kind of blends together because so much has happened. Thursday. Oh, Thursday. I remember. Yeah, she had this event for like she's like an RA at one of the dorms. And so she was hosting this event and I was low key like I was just gonna go to my classes and go back in my room and do nothing. I keep adding these little anecdotes, but I also or she asked me to hang out earlier, um, but then I had a class. She was like, "Oh, you should skip class and let's go get boba." And I was like, Normally would, but I have tests to study for." So I set a boundary. Boom. But then she was like, "Yo, you should come to this event that I'm hosting. We're like painting and watching Chernobyl. Crazy show by the way. Like messed up and I don't know. I low-key didn't like it, but I guess people are into the twisted, messed up things of the world, right? So whatever. Uh, so yeah, she was hosting the event, and she was with one of her friends. I guess like her one of her best friends. So it was kind of funny to see her act completely differently around her friend, and it was neat. Still, I got to see a side of her that I hadn't seen before, and it was funny because what is it? I don't know. I was thinking about this earlier actually. Like I feel like if I introduced her to any of my friends, we wouldn't I wouldn't act like that. Like I don't have a friend like that to just be like completely like crazy and well I do. I have friends, but they're online now. They're the Santa Barbara guys. I feel like I can be pretty goofy around them. But then I don't know. Maybe I would just feel comfortable. I would just have to feel comfortable enough to like show that side of myself, I guess, to someone else. I was also thinking about this like the whole masking thing. It's come up more and more and I've seen it and it's like, oh, the idea is you just act like you put on a mask essentially, right? You put on a way to a perception of yourself that you want to portray to other people. And I've talked about this so much now about like, oh, the way I portray myself is not who I think I am. I think it's like a little disingenuous to be um to come off so well put together when I have a bunch of issues myself. So but I don't know. I think it's fine. It's just an interesting concept. But then I don't want it to be like I don't want to have the stolen valor, right? Like it's the imposter syndrome a little bit, which is its own thing. It's like imposter syndrome about having imposter syndrome. Like, no, you don't. Just get over yourself, right? Like, does that make sense? Like, just how oh, I don't have it that bad, so like I don't deserve that label. I guess does that make sense? Anyways, the it was neat seeing her with her friend and experiencing like a different side of her that I hadn't seen before. And I kind of struggled to match their energy. They are high energy, and I'm like a soft spoken person. I don't really um I feel like I have to analyze the situation, the social situation, before like coming up with something to say, right? Before saying something that I know is going to be safe, right? But oh, this was actually interesting too because one of my friends, uh, I was talking to him and he's like, I think you're really good at making people feel safe." And then later, after we were done hanging out, she texted me and she was like, "Oh, my friend said she really likes your safe energy." And then so I'm like, "Whoa, oh, grabbed, it's mine." There's a little bit that's part of a personality, right? We're figuring ourselves out, and there's a little bit there, right? So it's nice. It's nice. We're going outside and we're actually doing. I don't know. We're existing. We're moving forward. We're becoming somebody, I guess. Which is all I guess you can ask for. Um, what else was I gonna say? Oh, because after I hung out with them, uh, it was like 10 or something. I walked back to here to my apartment, took a shower, and then I was like, I don't know what it was. Maybe it's because I haven't been smoking, but I was just like, I was just crashing out a little bit. Like I didn't really know what was happening. I felt terrible. So I low key like drank a little bit, drank a lot of it, and then like went on a 2-3 hour walk, just walking, right, walking to Tempe Town Lake. It's honestly not a very cool lake. It's like it's disgusting, but it was something to do, and I felt like I needed to go outside. And it's funny, I filled a tumbler with 2 beers. And that was on Thursday, and I still had the tumbler in my fridge because I didn't finish it because I was low key like geeked, geeked the whole walk. So I didn't finish it. But it's still in my fridge, and I don't know if it's still good. But I don't know. I don't want to waste it. Like it's precious, valuable, I guess. I'm not an alcoholic, guys. I just okay, whatever. Um, but still, I haven't smoked. I haven't smoked in 6 days now. It is day 5 or 6, so we're moving along. We're moving along. Um, but yeah, it was good. I enjoyed my walk. I want to do more things alone, like by myself, right? Because when I do, I feel like I always need someone to do something with, right? Like I'm not gonna go out and do something by myself, but it's nice to do stuff by myself. And it was simple. It was a walk. Like that's easy enough to do by yourself. Uh, but then I got quesadilla tacos from this one place. After it was like 2 a.m. They're open till 3, so I got some tacos, and people low key like talk down on that place, like, oh, that is how you get salmonella. Like that is, it's low quality food or something. But low key, bro, I don't care. It's good. It's good. LPs, El Paisanos. If you know, you know, I guess. But people say it's bad, but I don't know. I like it. I like it. And you know what? That's, I guess, I'm taking a stand, right? I'm not conforming to my friends' views, right? Okay, so That was Thursday alone, right? Oh my god. Friday, I saw her for a little bit. I don't have any classes on Friday. So I was low-key just gonna hang out in my room all day and maybe play Terraria or something. But um she was like, "Oh, we should hang out in between my classes. I have a gap." And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Let's hang out." So we did. What did we do? Oh, I remember actually. She got out of her class and then we hung out. She wrapped up some of her homework and then we got lunch. Yeah, we got lunch, just normal lunch. I think we got Chick-fil-A, and then we just talked. We just talked for. I feel like we can talk forever, which is interesting. Um, I don't know. It's interesting. I feel like she kind of gets me, right? Like my messed up thoughts and stuff, and it's like she'll say something and it'll be like, "Oh my god, I was thinking the exact same thing literally a few days ago." Um, and it's like, wow, like that's crazy. I'm so glad someone else gets me because I feel like that's hard to find. It's hard to find another insane person. But then she was saying like crazy people don't think that they're crazy, right? So I have to be somewhat normal. Uh, but I guess she kept saying, I think that's a pretty normal thing. Like I would think, oh, this is such a wild thought that I don't think anyone else has. And then she's like, no, I think a lot of people do have these thoughts. And I'm like, well, that's good. I guess it's good, but I guess it also kind of makes you feel less special. Like I want to I want to be unique, you know? I want to have my I don't know. I kind of like being unique, right? But but it is nice to know that there are other people out there that share my thoughts. So, you know what? It's a net positive, net positive. But then I think we just what do we do? She went to her class after. We said bye. We said bye. And then I think we just she was gonna come over, but we ended up just playing Minecraft, I think. Which was hype. It was fun. I'm still decent at it. Uh but all these people on Hypixel, these Bed Wars players, it's like the game's been out so long and they're pretty insane. And the only people still playing Bed Wars are the sweats, it's kinda like Fortnite, right? But yeah. Then we took a bunch of like personality quiz and stuff, just like cute things, I guess. But but no relationship, no relationship, and we'll get to that more later. This is gonna be a long one, I guess, bro, because this is you know what? That was Friday. That was Friday. We stayed up way too late. I think I ended up going to sleep at like 6 or something. The sun was out for a while. But yeah, big mess, big mess. And then Saturday, yesterday, or yesterday. Okay, yeah. We both start our day super late and it takes us forever to reconfigure. And I think we eventually make plans to go to H Mart and cook something. Just some cute things, I guess. God. Whatever. Things that you would do in a relationship, but it's not actually a relationship because um love is dead in our generation or something, right? So we go to H Mart, we get ingredients to make what is it? Kimchi fried rice. And then she's like, low key, should we buy alcohol? Like she's 21 and I'm not 21 yet. So we ended up buying some soju. Soju is overpowered, bro. Like it tastes like juice and it's like 15%. So you just kind of drink the whole. It's easy to drink and it gets you going pretty good. It's like super super beer. And it tastes good too, right? So anyways, yeah. So we end up cooking the fried rice and drinking Well, okay, I end up cooking the fried rice. She is not as degen as I am, so she doesn't drink too often, so it kind of incapacitated her. And it was fine, you know. I cooked it, and I think it went pretty well. I made some good stuff. We had it with some dumplings that we also bought from H Mart, so it was good. It was, you know, it was great. Um, oh man, I got pretty drunk, I think. Well, to be honest, she did keep giving me more, and you know, who am I to say no to more stuff, you know? Uh, so yeah, and then you know, one thing led to another, and yeah. But low key, I was too. I don't remember a lot of it, cause I was gone, and that kind of sucks. That sucks. She was saying like, oh, like we were laying there after, and she was saying like, I'm sorry, like I'm gonna be normal tomorrow again, and we'll go back to normal. And I was like, yeah, yeah, I get it. She's like not looking for a relationship or anything, and I'm like, low key, me too, low key, me too. But it's like low key, me too, cause like this girl, I we were talking about this, like keeping people at arm's length, right? Keeping people at arm's distance. And I think I talked about this in the last video, where it was like keeping people at arm's distance makes it easier to keep them in your life because you don't have to, you know, they don't, there's no pressure, there's no expectation of having to deal with someone else, right? And no one gets hurt. It's hard. It's a way to keep yourself safe. And yeah, like I get it. And I understand this concept, but I fall into it time and time and time again. Like I know people aren't looking for anything serious right now. Like we are young, and we're experimenting, and we're figuring out who we are, right? I'm grabbing little bits and figuring out my personality and all this, right? And this recording has really helped it, you know. So I'm thankful. So thank you guys. But but yeah, you know, it's just so like people aren't looking for anything serious right now, and I understand that. And so you have to play the game of keeping arm's distance and not getting hurt. And you know what? Um, this girl is the first girl that has lasted longer than 3 months that I've like kept in contact with for longer than 3 months. Um, ever since I've become like a real person, I guess. Uh, which is funny because I've kept her at arm's length, and it was funny because she's the one that brought up the arm's distance thing. Um, but then I was literally talking about it in the video, so I think you know it was insane to hear her um like you know share the same little brain cell, I guess. But yeah, so that kind of made me sad, but also not sad because I fully understand, right? But I always end up falling into it again and again. Like that's just who I am, I guess. I don't know. My dad was like, you wear your heart on your sleeve, and you put a lot of passion and care into this things that you care about. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, I guess that's true. But it works against me in terms of trying to survive the dating world these days, right? It doesn't really cater to this environment. So, you know, it's just at least I'm aware of it, right? At least I'm aware of it. At least I can talk about it, and you know, I can take the experience and I can use it to contextualize uh the rest of my life. You know, the rest of the stuff that comes up in my life. So I think it's good. It's still overall net positive, right? And I had fun. I had a good time. And then we hung out today too, you know? Um Yeah, she ended up going back at like 4:30 or something, because she had a desk shift at 5, from 5 to 10. Like, are you kidding me? That's insane. They really hate sleep schedules over there. Uh, but I stayed up with her basically the whole time, like just texting or whatever, talking with their little anecdote. But yeah, when we were texting super early, she was like, "I really love how smart you are, and I'm really glad, and I think that's why I like talking to you so much." And I was like, "Whoa, bro." So I'm kind of like tearing up a little bit thinking about it. I don't know, like I just felt seen, I guess, right? Like other people have said similar things, like oh, I really like how fast you are, like how quick you are at picking things up, I guess, right? So just to hear like through multiple people that I or like through multiple people that they have the same perception of me, and there's the personality, right? There's a, I don't know. It's kind of got me in my feels, I guess, a little bit. Anyways, we'll keep the video fun, right? I ended up falling asleep for like 2 hours or something, so I really have not gotten a lot of sleep these past few days, bro. It's kind of bad, but it's okay. I'll get good sleep tonight. I'll get good sleep tonight. Today, we got Korean barbecue. She was like, oh, or she was like talking about craving it throughout the whole day. But then she was like, I'll only go if you pay. And I was like, I got you. Don't worry about it. Cause she has a car. I don't have a car, so she's driving us around all the time. So it'll eventually accumulate to however much I would have owed her in like gas or whatever, right? So, and also I just wanted an excuse to hang out. I want an excuse to hang out, and it's a good excuse. Which is funny because she gets the same thing out of it, except I'm the one paying. But also, I think it's like whatever. Like I have the capabilities to pay, so why not? Like money is a resource to be used to have these experiences, right? And I need experiences because I need to get out of my room, and I've been getting out of my room thanks to her. So it's all positive at the end of the day, right? Like whatever comes out of it, I can look back and be like, yeah, it still is better than it would have been if she wasn't in my life. And it's funny because I got sidetracked. I was going to talk about this. I don't know what happened. But yeah, she was like before, right? Like we were hanging out before, and then I kind of, I stopped giving her the time of day a little bit, and I just wasn't, it didn't feel like it was going to go anywhere. Like we were just friends. But then now, like this section of it, like reigniting it, and like actually having a deeper connection, and talking about these things, it I'm falling, falling for a little bit, I guess, right? Which is funny because I didn't think that's how that worked, but apparently it is, which is awesome because it's another learning experience, right? It's a new thing that I haven't experienced before, and it challenged my previous beliefs and allowed me to alter it. So you know what? It's good. It's really, talking about it now, it's good. It feels good, regardless of whatever comes out of it, because it's we're a mess. It's probably not going to go anywhere further, but I'm still happy that it's part of my life, right? That I get to experience these things. So I don't know. I hope that this mindset shift is is helpful, and will help me like grow, and continue to evolve and become a more complete person, right? This is gonna be a long one, bro. This is long. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it's so long. It's gonna be a pain to edit. But it's okay because you guys are so motivating, and it's so awesome. Like we're going up. We're kind of up in life right now, and I'm really grateful for it. I'm grateful for it. But yeah, at Korean barbecue, she got a call from her dad, and he yelled at her, and she was talking about like, oh, her relationship with her parents, and her dad's not very good, and what, I don't know if I should be just saying this, airing all her things out on, but you don't know who she is. You don't know who she is, and I hope no one ever finds these videos that's in my real life, right? Like, these thoughts are for are one layer of abstraction past the people that I know, right? Like, if you do know me, like, no, you don't. Like, go away. Or maybe now you know more about who I am. Whatever. But I was thinking, like, I was doing the dishes and I was like, oh, I really could record out here because, doing the dishes, it's like, it feels therapeutic, right? I'm able to, I always talk to myself when I'm doing my dishes, and it's like, oh, that it's just like a video. Like, I would be able to record, and but then it's like my roommates would hear my thoughts, right? And it's like the carefully, meticulously uh planned character that I've chosen to portray for these guys is different than what goes on in my head, right? So like, that sounds insane, but I don't, but then, now, like, with her explaining it too, it seems less insane. I feel less alone, so I am grateful. It's funny because she was talking about her parents, and like, I was trying to relate in terms of my parents. Like, I have a pretty good relationship with my parents, so I don't think it's like that crazy, but we are still able to like connect on some things about it. Like, it's funny. Like, it really, we're so similar yet so different, because she's like an extrovert and loud and all this, and I'm, the complete opposite of that. But yet we still have different, we still share so many different, like, or similar things, right? Anyways, I have been talking for like almost 30 minutes. So yeah, that's my update for right now. Thank you guys. Seriously, like, the support is insane right now, I guess. Like, it really does mean a lot. It's super motivating to sit down and see that other people agree and feel the same things that I'm thinking. So thank you. Seriously, it means a lot. I'll see you guys. I'll see you around, man. Oh, one more thing I wanted to say. Yeah, more thanks to you guys. Like, thank you for motivating me to keep doing these, and to give myself the space to keep talking, because I feel like it's good practice to talk in this space where, it's like whatever, I can say whatever, and then able to like apply it to like when I'm actually talking with people in real life. So, just I am grateful. I'm really grateful. Thank you. All right, bye for real.